Hey, Sheldon.
Oh, hey, Rob.
Hey, Sheldon, how are you doing?
I'm great. Please come on in. Sit down.
Is this a bad time? Should I come back?
No, I'm just waiting for my backup to finish, my NAS backup.
Oh, okay. How long is it taking?
Let's see, 6 hours and 4 days.
Wow, that's a long time.
Long time for level 0. You know how that goes.
I do. It's a common problem with large NAS environments. The NDMP command requires you to do that level 0 once.
Right.
A lot of times customers try to do it weekly, and often it'll go to monthly, and I even have some customers who are doing it quarterly. And then you can always do those level 1s, those incrementals in between. EMC has a great solution for network-attached storage backup with the Avamar data deduplication. We do client-side deduplication, meaning that we look at the source data.
Okay.
And we only capture the changes at a subfile level and bring those back, giving us the ability to combine with what we already have to create basically a daily virtual full. And that's where the solution really gets interesting. Do you mind if I whiteboard it for you?
I'd love to see it.
Great. The EMC Avamar solution is actually a grid architecture. The nodes all work together to create one large storage device with high availability features built into it. You can use the Avamar system to back up your traditional servers, whether they be physical or virtual.
All right.
And of course, we can back up our NAS using what's called the NDMP accelerator.
NDMP accelerator. What does that do, Rob? Can you give me a little more detail on that?
Sure. The NDMP accelerator is essentially a node that we purpose to provide the NDMP command to the NAS system. And that's also where our deduplication, our data deduplication happens. The data then comes into the Avamar grid where it's stored with global data deduplication across the environment. So that's how we are able to accomplish a very fast NAS backup, taking that full backup typically down from days to hours and even minutes on a daily basis.
Okay, well that sounds good. What about offsite?
Great question. So the Avamar system itself will then replicate its data using, of course, data deduplication, which we already have built in. And we get as much as a 99% WAN efficiency getting that data off-site and allowing you to be truly tapeless environment.
Okay. Looks good so far. I'm a little bit concerned about my, saturating my IP network. Right now, all of our backups go over the fiber channel to tape, right? So how am I going to be able to avoid that with this solution?
That's a really great point. In fact, we find most NAS solutions are built on a fiber channel back end for backup. But remember that we're only capturing the 1 to 2 the daily changes in your NAS environment, which is typically only 1 or 2% of the total data. We then take that and we deduplicate that further at the NDMP accelerator. So we're finding that by reducing the amount of time that it takes, we can leverage a 100% IP-based solution, so no additional investment on your part, and still get you all the efficiencies in terms of the backup time as well as the storage.
Okay. Well, listen, I have a mixed environment, EMC and NetApp for my NAS. So is this proprietary just for EMC?
Oh, not at all. We support both the EMC as well as NetApp storage devices.
Okay. Good. And of course, since I have both vendors, I've been talking to both, just to be candid with you, right? Mm-hmm. And NetApp's giving me a different solution. They're telling me all I've got to do is take snapshots, and that'll cover me for these backups.
That's very common. In fact, network attached storage snapshots are a common feature, and we expect our customers to take advantage of that for things like intraday snap and data protection. But what we find is that first of all, the snapshot itself is within the array, right? So you still have to get the data off array. And Avamar's data deduplication is a great storage device for storing the data protection needs and backup requirements. In addition, snapshots aren't really backup. I mean, you have to index the snapshot somehow so that you can get that file level restore capability. That is what you're going to be needing if you're looking for a file that's weeks or months old.
Okay, well, that sounds good.
Great. Well, I appreciate your time today. What I'd like to do is set up a time to come in and do a demonstration for you and get a little deeper with your environment and understand it a little bit better. Can we come back tomorrow same time?
How about day after tomorrow? I want to get myself a good night's sleep first.
Understood, Sheldon. Thanks very much.